Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we are on some Need for Speed 2015 with the SRT Viper, and we're building a race car today, boys. We're about to build something quick, so hopefully I have enough money for that. If I don't, I could just sell one of the cars, but I think we should get started with the customization and then of course the power and all that sort of stuff. So, not a lot of stuff apparently that you can do to this. Change the wheels at least. You can change the side skirts. Not sure why that's a thing, but yeah, let's do that. We are going to turn this, like I said, into a race car. Exhaust I kind of like because it's kind of hidden there. Like I don't really want that. Like I prefer like that outer bit, thinking that that's the actual exhaust instead of the one that's inside, you know, basically like the fake exhaust. Yeah, we are going to turn this into a massive race car. Actually, let's see what body kits there are for this thing before I do anything else. No, just no. I don't like that at all. I do like, I did like the canard, so I might do that. So that actually looks good. The very first one actually does look kind of good, but since we are turning this into a race car, I think it needs a massive splitter. So let's go ahead and add that on, and then that. Oh yeah, this one looks fucking legit. That is really cool looking on this thing, like going around the sides with the. Yeah, that looks good. So, like I said, we're building a race car, so pretty much anything that's aerodynamic and stuff like that, we are going to add on, because it looks good. Rear fenders. Ew. No. Just no. Not going to do anything there. Diffuser. We're pretty much just... Ooh, that's not a standard one. That looks really good, actually. That gets rid of the reverse lights and stuff like that, and it just adds that. I really hope that like, triangle bit in the middle, that's actually, like, the pit light. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. On race cars, that they have those pit lights. So I hope that actually is a pit light, or at least counts as a brake light, because that'd be kind of cool. Now for the wing, I kind of like this little wing that we have here, but since we are, like I said, since we're turning this into like a big ass race car, I think we need a big massive wing on this car. Something that doesn't look stupid. Like I don't like the square size on that, because that just looks dumb. That looks a little bit better. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with this one. This one actually looks kind of good. The AR performance, yeah, APR performance, or A performance, I guess. Let's have a look here. I think that's pretty much all that we can change here. Can we change? Oh, we can change. Oh, I get it, because the whole hood is with the arches. Ew, not gonna do that. Not a fan. Not a fan of that. We can't change anything else, I don't think. So I'm gonna, I guess, give it a little bit of a tint. Don't really mind that, but by the looks of it, I don't think we can change anything else. We can change the wheels, which is pretty much what we're going for next. So something that will make this look a little bit more like a race car, I guess. So let's have a look and see if we can find anything decent. Alright, so I think I've narrowed it down to 2 sets of wheels. So either these or these, because I kind of like the multi-spoke and the little offset in the middle. I kind of like that, so I don't know which one to go for. I think I'll go for the SA72s over the SA55s. I kind of like these like more spokes, so I think I'm gonna go with these. Let's see what these are like, and just basically just give them a little bit more size. Actually, they kind of look good like this. This is probably like perfect size for them. We'll also have to see what sort of design we can get for the car, and then I guess we'll match those. So for the, what are these, top secret? Oh no, I thought they were top secret calipers. I was like, what? So I guess we'll put some yellow calipers on. We'll see what that's like. And then of course the discs we can change, but they're already on forged groove, which I kind of like. And the tires, I'm not gonna give it stretch tires. I'll leave the normal tires on, but like the regular tires. But I kind of want to add something to them. Toyo, would I go some Toyo tires, some Toyo regulars? I kind of like that because it sort of has, you know, text at the top and the bottom of the tire. I kind of think that's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and pretty much do the same thing with the front wheels. Alright, and that is pretty much it. We're done with that. Yeah, I kind of like those wheels. And I like how beefy the tires are. I think that looks pretty good. Alright, so that is it for that. I don't think we can do anything else to this thing. I guess we have to mess with the stance now, which is the next thing. So lower this pretty much as low as possible. The rake doesn't really matter too much once this is already low, so I'll bring the wheels out a little bit on the front and the rear, so it looks something like that. Tiny bit of camber in the front, a little bit in the rear as well. That means that I can also bring the wheels out in the front just a little bit more. Now it looks a lot more like a race car. I like it. It looks good. I like the wheels, I like the wing, I like the big ass diffuser on the rear. I think this car turned out to be quite cool looking. So I think now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go with paint and wrap and then see what sort of designs people have for this thing. I'd be surprised if I don't see an ACR design on this. That actually looks kind of good, the black and red. That does look quite good. So I'll check out the trending ones for now. Let's have a look. See what else we have here. I don't want any like mad crazy designs, like stuff like this. Like anything that's more racy, I guess I'll try to choose. Anything that looks pretty good actually. Let's see here. You know, stuff like loads of sponsors and stuff like that. And I think that would turn out quite cool to see. Oh, is that an ACR design? Yep, it's pretty close. I kind of like that. Let's see what this is like. The yellow and black, the Speed Hunters, Falcon, Alpine. This actually is pretty cool looking. It'll also match my brake calipers. I think this one I kind of like a lot just because it matches my brakes. I don't know why. Like, there's no other reason that I kind of don't want to choose this design. It matches my brakes. It's a nice bright color as well. And I think it looks kind of good. So let's go ahead and actually take a look all the way around the car real quick just so I can see what it looks like. Yeah, I think it looks good. It's pretty good. I'm down to add this on. Alright, that looks good. I'll keep that. We got some yellow and black, some black and yellow, I'm gonna go ahead and change the wheel color as well. I'm gonna change these to black, and hopefully they will look kind of good. So add a primary paint them black, just a nice glossy black. I don't really care about that, and that looks good. I'm happy with the way that looks. All right, so now next, what we're gonna have to do is pretty much performance customization, and I'm going to go ahead and I think max this thing out. I'm gonna see what I can do with this car. As like basically a time attack car, as a grip car, pretty much anything to do with normal racing. I'm gonna try and see if I can get this thing to be just insanely fast. So obviously I'm gonna need acceleration. Usually the D race turbo kit is the one that has the best acceleration, so I'm gonna put that on. It's already over 1,000 horsepower, 1,071. I'm running out of money here, so this is oh my god, 1,116. I don't think I'll have enough money for this. I might have to sell my other car. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell my other car. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna have to sell the 8.6. 8.6, you're gone. I'm sorry. It's over for you and me. Alright, cool. 8.6 is gone. We can go back and try to get some more stuff now for ourselves. Exhaust manifold. The exhaust system. There we go. 1,200 horsepower is pretty much what we ended up with. So that is pretty mad. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this to time refill NOS. Pretty much everything just brought up to elite. I think I'm gonna give this like the grippiest tires as well. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and we'll see what it drives like then. Like this is pretty much the car that I'm building for it to be, like just a full-on like race car. So having all this there, it's gonna be perfect. So we're finished off with how much? 1,200 horsepower, 1,200 horsepower, 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 in 2.9 seconds. That is insane. And now, what I want to do is I want to bring this all the way up to grip. Maybe one off from grip. I don't know why. It's just I feel like if I bring it all the way up to fuck it. Let's bring it all the way up to grip. I'll just mess around with some stuff that I kind of want. So steering range, I'm going to bring this over to the middle. And then the steering response as well, I'm going to bring this a little bit more towards fast because I prefer that. Brake drift assist, that's turned off. Drift stability assist, it's on. Launch control on. Differential open. Downforce more, that's perfect. Traction more. Handbrake strength strong. Spring stiffness, I am going to soften these just a little bit. Like so. And nitrous, I'm going to bring this all the way up to power. And that is pretty much where we are with this. So this is pretty much the finished product. This is our SRT Viper race car, which is pretty much what I wanted to get done in the first place. So it turned out to be quite cool. Actually, the one main thing that I keep forgetting on all my builds before I go out, let's go ahead and change the license plate to something else. So let's go ahead and change the frame first of all. Let's see, can we get something to sort of match our paint? I don't think so. So I guess I'll just put this little Need for Speed one on. For text, I'm gonna go ahead and add there you go, something interesting. There, that's decent. All right, and now for the background, I changed to something else as well. Tri-City Bay. That kind of looks decent. Let's go ahead and put that on. That is fine. I have the Viper plate. Now let's go out and actually drive this thing and see what it's like. Hopefully it's good. Alright, we're here on one of the sprint races. I decided to go with something a little bit different to the usual that we do. So let's give this a shot. Let's see what it's like. This is also a hard event.
Best night ever.
Okay then. Anyway, got some people up here. I'm about to absolutely smash. Oh yeah, this is with all the legends and stuff. Oh, this is astonishing. This is so much grip. Oh, it's... Oh god! I didn't pay attention to make me up. I'm getting a little bit of understeer. That's good. This just means I'm driving a little bit too fast. That's no such thing as driving too fast. Nakai-san's 911 is pretty fucking quick. But I have 1200 horsepower. And I doubt that he has 1200 horsepower. But it is a very good car. Like the Nakai-san's 911 is a very good handling car. But it's definitely not as fast as this. Oh my god, I didn't realize that I was going to crash into that. Well then. I am in 4th place now. Thank you, Spike. You fucking useless cunt. 3rd place. Alright, I think we're going to change view. Real quick. Oh, this thing is really bad at turn. Like, I'm just used to having cars basically drift on command in this game, and since this is not one of the cars that I built, like this I built literally just for grip, and I can't get around that. It's just annoying me. Alright, I have to get used to this car before I can actually do some serious driving with it. See, I cannot slide this thing at all. It doesn't want to slide whatsoever, and usually in those type of corners I want to take it out sliding. Okay. It's all good. These guys aren't really that far ahead. I'm not entirely sure why you changed gear there, but that's good. It's alright. I think I might have to bring the thing down a little bit. The slider. It's way too far towards grip. Like, I cannot go around the corner properly in this car. I have to slow down a little bit too much. And I cannot slide it at all, and it's just not my thing. Maybe if somebody else that just constantly drives grip cars in this game, they might enjoy this, but I can't. Like, as you can see, for some of these corners, all I do is I go into the corner and I use the e-brake to sort of bring the back around. Because I don't want to slow down too much in this game. That's pretty much what it's like right now for me. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to bring the slider back down again. Maybe closer to the middle. So I prefer drift cars to grip cars in this game. Even if I use them for grip events. You know, I'd rather use like drift built cars. Because they're good. Like I've said it in the past in previous videos. Like cars in this game, like any sort of races in this game, they sort of favor drift cars. Because you don't have to slow down too much with drift cars. When you're in corners, you just sort of bring the back out and you go around the corner nice and fast, and it's a nice and clean corner. Like, I don't know, it's a bit too twitchy, it's not the best driving around in grip cars. There's very, very few that actually do it very well. The Skyline R34 is one of them. That is a very, very good grip car. Nakai-san's 911, that's a very, very good grip car. What else is there? Magnus Walker's one is pretty good as well, but that's just maybe because it has just like not that much horsepower. But yeah, like I said, this is a good car overall. It's just not my thing. Like, I don't like driving like insanely grippy cars. I think it's a lot easier to control at high speed though. High speed driving with a grip car is very, very good. Like, if you want to do high speed driving with a drift car, you're insane. Like, it's gonna mess up so much. I can't tell if these guys... Oh my god, these guys caught up to me. Right. One of the best things about this car is acceleration. See, he doesn't want to turn afterwards after I use the e-brake. Just gives up on life. Oh, I turned in too early now. Alright. 240s are up ahead. Alright. Well, 180s. I don't even know. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, rip Amy. Was that Amy? No, that was Cook. Holy shit, dude. That wasn't even an AI that took the dude out. That was an actual player. That was just another player driving around having the time of his life, and then a random red 240 just climbs up onto his windshield. Oh my god. That was insane. This is a long ass race, by the way. I did not realize how long this race is gonna be. I also didn't realize that this was gonna be the race with all of the legends and stuff. Pretty much like one of the final races in the game. But fuck it. Long race. That just means that this video is just gonna be a little bit longer. I don't like that whenever I press the NOS to accelerate out of a corner, it changes gear by itself. And it changes it really, really early. That's a win. That's a win on my part. 1200 horsepower Viper is a beast. But yeah, like I said, the only thing that I would do to this car is I'll show you guys now. I'll hop into the garage real quick and I'll show you guys what I do to this thing, because I kind of feel like it'd handle a little bit better. Like for me. Obviously some people can drive these type of cars like this, but not really my thing, to be honest. Alright, now for the slider, I'm gonna bring the slider back down a little bit more towards drift. So something like this, I kind of like. So steering response is fine. I'm actually gonna bring that up even more. Steering range, again, the exact same. Brake drift assist, I can actually turn that off. I don't really mind. I could just use the e-brake or something like that to be able to drive. The diff is probably one of my main things, so I kind of want to keep that a little bit more towards locked. Everything else is fine. Again, spring stiffness and all that, I'll bring that back to the middle again. And now, I'll show you guys what this thing is like. I'm just going to drive around for a little bit. I'm not going to enter into any events, but you guys will see exactly what this thing is like. Let me show you guys some shit here. Immediately, not even like, I didn't even go around the corner yet, it just immediately wanted to slide. Alright, so yeah, this is pretty much what I want my grip cars to be like. When I take this corner, I need to do that to take it. I don't want to slow down to take it. You can do it. And look how good like the steering is now on this thing. Look how nice and tight you can take corners. And with that diff being locked, of course, I hit the one street light that doesn't fall over. With the diff being locked, it means I can actually now get the back wheels to spin out a little bit from underneath me, which means the back will step out a little bit, and that means we're gonna get some drifting to happen. It's good. Like, I definitely prefer this type of a setup on my cars than the normal one. It just feels like the car drives so much better if it's like that. I just feel like it's so much faster in the corners, you know? So that is pretty much... See how easy it is to just take a corner with this car now? Whereas before I kind of like struggled, the car like, I used the e-brake a little bit and the car just like struggled to turn around corners. Alright, I feel like this is a much better car right now. It's a lot better. So yeah, this is it. This was the build of the Viper. It was definitely a longer video today, but you know what? Fuck it. I think it was a good video. If you guys enjoyed it, then please make sure you guys show your support. You know, with the likes, comments, sharing the video, and all that sort of stuff. You guys know what to do. But that'll be it from me for now. Thank you guys again for watching today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye.